You know, I'll swing it over and take a little picture of my wife there scratching her head. And I'll go back over here and take Ray. But I'm taking it against the light so it won't be bright.
Maybe in the shadows over there, Ray.
Sing for us.
Okay, then I'll get you. Okay.
Recite a poem
I'm
like Scotty
taking
does
you.
or sing for
I
us.
wish I could recite a poem.
See, and
I
there's
shouldn't
Ray.
talk when that microphone's on because I sound just like
How's everything at home? Where'd you put your bike inside? The power off. Huh? Picture of the rainbow. I don't know whether it'll pick the color up or not. This was right after the big hail and blow storm. It's a pretty nice rainbow. See the branches all over the lawn, all over the yard. And that's mild. If I had my shoes on, I would sneak out and show you the real damage out behind the house. Getting a double rainbow. Okay, better go dig that one up right over there at the end of in Betchers. Yeah, the wind under that big tree over there by Betcher's Granaries. It blew it down too. I'll zoom it in here. Yeah, peeled the bark off one of them trees over there right there. See? Camera will pick the color up. It's fiery red over there in the sky. You see the green trees and that in the background, and it's just kind of a you see the contrast in the colors in the rainbow. Kind of got a double rainbow though. Just starting to turn. The sun's just setting. I'd like to start to show you a little bit of the damage that it done to my yard and our trees and our house. That's on the front lawn. We're going to start cleaning up here pretty quick. Branches of trees. Branches laying on the roof of the house. All the downspouts off of my house. Peel all the paint off of our dish. Bent the eave troughs all up. Broke down trees. Some of the trees that are broke off there. Knocked all the fruit off our trees. Didn't get too much hail, just the odd stone, but violent wind and rain. It's like a typhoon. It really wrecked the trees again, stripped them all off, broke them off. Trees hanging all over the power line when it got done. Power was out, never come back on. The storm hit about 6 o'clock somewhere in that area and never got the power back till 4 o'clock this morning. Millions of dollars of damage on wheels and fences and trees, crop. Broke a lot of the crop off. Whipped the heads right off of it. Big branches off the trees blew down. Got the ladders out there working on. I bent all the eave troughs on the house. Fortunately, didn't break any windows. Tore the eave trough off the corner there. Just get busy now and clean this mess all up. Yeah, I broke those big trees off over there. Peeled all the leaves off of them, the branches. Stood the garden underwater. There's the tomato plants all pounded in the ground and whipped off. One little cucumber plant there. The potatoes, they might survive if they aren't too wet. Branches laying all over. Then peeled the bark off of the trees so you can see how violent it was. A long piece of bark laying there. This is the tree right at the southwest corner of my new Quonset. You just rip things all to pieces here. Tore the fences down. If you look over in the background, you can see how sparsely that lot other groves, the trees looked way out there in the background. Whipped all the leaves off of them. Put branches clear out into the middle of the pasture. Blew the roof off of my grain feeder. The trees down over there, broke the fence all down. A couple of tanks sitting here alongside the Quonset on some stands. It blew them off. Blew that tree down. Another great big patch of shingles off my Quonsets. Load and shoot, twisted it all to pieces. Blew a bunch of slabs down off the fence. Peeled more shingles up off of that barn roof, off of the old granary there. Lots of wind and violent rain and wind. It's like a typhoon that comes off of the ocean. Thunder and lightning and roar sounded like a, I don't know what it sounded like. It sounded like you were in a big tunnel. You see the blank in the trees over there where it snapped them big trees off. I just stood up 3 loads of alfalfa hay. Nice neat stack there, had everything, and it just, used the old truck there for a backstop, and it just peeled that stack all to pieces. You can't really see it from here, but those round bales, or it caught them on the end, it flared all the ends up, peeled the hay off of the end of them round bales, and that's really something. Made them look like mushrooms on the ends. Can't see that from right here. There's the old straw stack. It peeled the top layer of the bales off the straw stack, threw them all over in the corral. The hay stack from another angle. See what the wind done to it? That's the old straw stack. See some of them mushroom round bales. See that top bale over there? How it peeled all the hay off the end of it. We shot them a Quonset roof, and they outwhipped broke the tree off there, whipped the branches off. Yeah, she made a mess. This is some of the damage it did to my wheel move in the last storm. It flopped that wheel over, the mover over, and bent it all to hell. And bent it all to the dickens. And I hauled it in here to straighten it out. Now I got another one out in the field about the same shape.